I need all you AI lovers, haters, whatever, to read this post. You should write an agent. Basically boils down to don't knock it till you try it. The guy who wrote this, Thomas, is a cynic in cybersecurity that I've known for a long time. The gist of the first half of the post is like, hey, it's super easy and also indistinguishable from magic at this point. He writes a little agent to like describe his connectivity to Google right now. And the code doesn't like explicitly say, go do all these things. So he's like, did you notice where I wrote and said, hey, go find and ping multiple Google properties? No, I just invoked an LLM and it went and decided to do all this stuff. But the parts of the post that I really like is when he gets into this, he says context engineering is real. Prompt engineering, silly. I agree. I think that's like a fluff term at this point. Maybe early on, like ChatGPT announcement days, you kind of had to like finagle your prompt. But now the real effort and like the value and the more juice in the squeeze is around context engineering. Can you give the model the right context and scaffolding at the right time with the right set of tokens to get your right output? And I love this heading. Nobody knows anything yet. It rules. Startups have raised tens of millions of dollars building agents to look for security vulnerabilities in software. And I've got some friends doing the same thing alone in their basement, and either group could win this race. He's like, maybe neither. Skeptics could be right, but it seems unlikely because there's tons of AI tools finding vulnerabilities at this point. I just love this line. Some loops you write explicitly. Others are summoned from a Lovecraftian tower of inference weights. The dial is yours to turn. Make things too explicit and your agent will never surprise you, but also it will never surprise you. Turn that dial to 11 and it will surprise you to death. How good is that? All of you that have like kicked the tires on AI agents and coding, how good is that? It's like the perfect way to describe this. He finishes the post with this really important point, basically saying that he's used to an industry where there's a ton of like open-ended problems that really like the individual person just noodling on a napkin is never going to solve. He has some examples like post-quantum key exchange and reliable multicast and static program analysis. But now he's feeling like, hey, maybe some people might solve these problems in their basement. Get on the bike, push the pedals, tell me you hate it afterwards, and I'll respect that. In fact, I'm psyched to hear your reasoning. If you want the post, I linked it in a Twitter thread where I was talking about it. It'll be my newsletter, Vulnerable You. This goes live every Friday morning, which is tomorrow morning from the time I'm recording this. Follow, subscribe, all that kind of stuff for more cybersecurity news.